So the Epstein files are being covered up by U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi. It's obvious, and I'll talk about that in the second part of this video, but we need to talk about how this isn't the first time Pam Bondi has covered up or at least avoided going after Epstein. Did you know that from 2010 to 2019, she was Florida's Attorney General? She took over after the last guy, Alexander Acosta, had signed the 2008 plea deal with Epstein, which granted him federal immunity from prosecution in exchange for just 13 months in county jail. It was a very lenient deal. It's been highly publicized as something that's corrupt. It's insane that this even happened. And because of that, Pam Bondi, when she took over, she had the opportunity to open up parallel cases against Epstein as there were public pressure and reports that he had continued as activity, and she declined to do so, even though that she had the public support, the authority, and opportunity to go after him. I'll say it again. Pam Bondi could have pursued charges under Florida law against Epstein independently of Acosta's deal with him in 2008, and she chose not to. She declined to. Despite emerging reports, public pressure, and serious victim testimonies, she chose not to. Where'd she go from there? After her term ended, she joined a lobbying firm linked to Trump. She then joined Trump's legal defense team in his impeachment trial, his first one. Then she joins the America First Policy Institute, also, I don't have to say it, linked to Trump. And then she's nominated as U.S. Attorney General by Donald Trump. Now we're at the present. Sure, Pam Bondi has been linked to Trump for a while and been helping him politically, but Trump ran on the promise to release the Epstein files, and Pam Bondi chose not to prosecute Epstein when she had the chance. Why would he pick her to be in charge of that? You know, that doesn't make any sense. Trump campaigned on this promise, and now he has to make do. And it takes until February 2025 for Pam Bondi to do a file release. Remember the photos of the MAGA influencers holding those books, the binders full of files that had already been released? This was a cover-up, attempting to appease Americans who thankfully cared enough or are smart enough to know that this was nothing. This was nothing. This was to get us off their back. And I think everyone can agree that we want to see those files. We want to see everyone's names. We want to know which leaders, which rich and powerful people who are making money off of us, getting rich and powerful off of us, have been involved in a secret pedo ring, right? That very least we could ask, right? To this backlash, Pam Bondi makes the claim that the Department of Justice is reviewing tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with minors, which I don't even know if that's true. And then she goes on TV and says that she has the client list sitting on her desk. On her desk. But then all of a sudden this month, July 2025, the DOJ just says that there's no Epstein files, there's no client list, there's nothing they can give us. What is going on? This, of course, sparked massive outrage from everybody in this country because what the hell is going on? Trump starts trying to get people to stop talking about Epstein, stop demanding that he force the release of these files. He's like, what do you say? Stop talking about the man that never dies? Okay, buddy, we know you're on the files. And then Wall Street Journal drops the bomb that Trump has been briefed that he's all over these files. Pam Bondi and the DOJ went to him in May 2025 and told him that his name's all over these things. It's really a cover-up, and it makes you wonder, did Trump pick Pam Bondi as U.S. Attorney General because he knew that she avoided going after Epstein when she had the chance originally? That's what I think. What confuses me about this, though, is that why would Trump promise to release the files? He likely knew his names were all over it, as Jeffrey Epstein called him his best friend for a decade. There's many photos, so many letters, and all this evidence being published by the media right now of their connections. He had to have known his name's on those files being so close to Epstein. Why would he publicly commit to releasing those files? There are three explanations that have come to my mind. I'm just going to present them. One, Trump did not know his names were on the files. It's very dumb. It's possible he didn't know, but come on. Number two, Trump thought he could make that promise and get away with breaking it like he does with most of his promises. I think that's the most plausible, at least. And then the conspiracy one. Trump did all of this from the beginning as a cover-up to release the files, make a big show of it, diffuse the situation when nothing actually comes out. But I guess he didn't expect that people care this much about this. I mean, obviously we do. This is a very important issue. I mean, our country's most powerful people were involved in a secret pedophile ring. That's like top 10, at least, on the list of things you'd hear that would make you concerned about your leadership. At the very least, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Donald Trump should all be investigated for their actions surrounding the Epstein cases, especially Pam Bondi. She feels like a very dirty actor to me. Why would Trump appoint her doing all this talk about the Epstein files when she failed to do anything about Epstein before? See, it's not adding up. Anyways, please share this video so more people see it. I haven't heard anyone else make this connection about Pam Bondi yet, so I think this deserves to get out. Thank you. Follow me for more.